Sankofa Square is run by a city agency, and in the 2026 budget, it says revenue is down, partly because advertising on screens like this one, the smaller one in the foreground, not the big one behind, that advertising is down partly because of protests and tariffs.
It does feel a little bit Eastern European.
The concrete area next to the Eaton Center, opened in 2002 and renamed Sankofa Square in 2023, is designed to be a gathering space for Toronto. It can be confusing to visitors.
Well, I'm a tourist from Adelaide, Australia, so I don't really understand. I guess it's just an open space for the people.
Does it seem appealing to you?
No, not really.
Apparently, it is also not appealing to corporate brands. The number of commercial event days at Sankofa dropped to 22 in 2025, down from 71 the year before. That you've seen a decline in.
On the ones on our square?
The interim general manager of the square points to U.S. tariffs and economic uncertainty as the reason behind the drop in revenue.
Right now, advertising, working with our different partners, that was understandably down early in the year as businesses were trying to figure out some of the international situations that were going on. Some of the bigger advertisers were holding off.
But this advertising executive says clients are still buying elsewhere in the city.
I think that the square here has more of a place problem than an advertiser problem.
What do you mean by that?
Brands and marketers, they care about the context that their ads are being placed in. And you've got a new kind of confusing name for the square here. You've had all sorts of protests. They've kind of had, there's been homeless and other problems here that I think have made it for advertisers the kind of place that they're not as excited to be seen at.
There were over 40 protests and rallies in the square in 2025. As a result, some commercial clients packed up early. How much do you think controversy has driven away sponsorship and ad dollars?
Actually, not as much as people probably would think. I think there's sometimes other reasons for sponsorships and other dollars to not come in. A lot of times it tends to budget, it's timing. We've actually had quite a few companies like the fact that we have our new name and this new mission. Expect smaller installations and events in the square this summer, trying to get people a reason to linger here longer. As for the name Sankofa, which roughly translates into learning from our past to build a better future, the interim general manager admits it's been slow for people to get used to the name, but it suits the times we live in. Alan Carter, City News.